Let's say someone's listening to this, right? And they're just absolutely inspired by your path. They're like, hey, I want to do the same thing. Maybe they're in a corporate job right now, or maybe, they don't have a job right now and they're looking to get down this path. What are the steps that you think that they should take?
The steps I think they should take, definitely start on the path. If you don't, start on the path of learning about whatever, if it's social media management, start learning as much as you can. There's so much information online. You truly can learn anything. Start that process of learning, and then just start your Instagram account, start your TikTok account, your LinkedIn account, whatever it is, as a business. So many people just use their Instagram platform that they already have as a personal one. No, start a whole new thing, start your new business accounts, and start just putting yourself out there as, an expert in your field, and really get clear on who you're targeting. So everyone's going to have a different clientele. I, in the beginning, really targeted photographers, for example. I think that's how you can be the most productive with your time in the beginning when you're trying to grow a following, by being really specific about what kind of clientele are you going to go after. So you get clear on that, you start posting for those people, start looking up those people, follow them, comment, start making connections with them and posting consistently. And the more that they see you, the more trust they're going to have with you. Make sure it's clear about what you offer. It's really just about showing up, getting clear on who you're showing up for and showing up. Those would be the first steps.
Yeah. And so it seems like that's, the exact journey that you yourself went on. And, so this whole podcast is about how content creators can make an income, right? Different revenue streams, different creative ways to make some money on TikTok, Instagram. And so I noticed that you launched a course on how someone can actually go through that process. So it's something that you yourself went through, you learned a ton of lessons along the way, and then you package that into, a digital product that someone can then consume. First, what was the thought process going into why you created that product? And then two, what was that like for you, right? How did you actually go about doing that?
Yeah, so I'm very transparent and very honest. That's something that I pride myself on. And I will always say, you do not need my course to do what I've done or become a social media manager. I did it. You can definitely do it yourself. But my thought process with the course was, what do I wish that I had when I first started? I think of this course as just a big cheat sheet to something that I wish that when I was first starting and I got my first client, or when I was trying to get my first client, I had this information and this sort of sheet to go back to and be oh my gosh, okay, this is my next step. This is what I should be focusing on. So that was my thought process behind that, because I ended up getting a lot of messages when I sort of started to gain traction with my business, of people being wow, I love what you're doing. How can I do the same thing? And I thought of my process and I was ooh, just make a lot of mistakes and just start. And that's not for everybody. Not everybody can just dive into it blindly like that. So I thought I would make this course, and, I tried to make it really affordable and really accessible to as many people as possible. So yeah, it's basically a cheat sheet. And I put that out, and the response was incredible. Everyone who's taken my course, my students, I love them all. And so many of them now are thriving in this space. It's incredible to see. And they're all, every single person has just such great things to say about it. And they're wow, this helped me so much. And that just feels amazing, because I put this out thinking maybe a few people will see it. Maybe a few people will be able to start a business. And it's now I think I'm at 150 people maybe that have taken the course. And I'm that's crazy. People are really starting their businesses, and this really does help people. So I'm glad that I was able to do that.
That's amazing.